What exactly makes something cereal? Is it the milk you use on it? Does it have to be crunchy? Does it have to be cold? Well, these are all very relevant questions, and those relevant questions are just a few of the things I will be touching on, trying to play devil's advocate on why oatmeal is cereal and why people who think otherwise are lying to themselves today on Mole and Zane's podcast of Rambling Randomness.
What do we know? What do we know? If I know what we know, then I can tell you what we know, and if someone else knows, okay? I mean, it's just... I'm just gotta be more specific.
The how is simple enough. It's the why that troubles me.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Long intro.
Fresh air.
Seems like it.
Fresh air.
Almost there. Here we go.
Fresh air. Fresh air.
Podcast of Rambling Randomness.
It is episode 156. Yes, 156.
That's Mole.
I am Mole. That is Zane.
That's me.
And today we have a guest, and her name is Kat. Say hi. Hi. She's
Hi.
Hi, Kat. Nice to meet you. I'm Zane.
That is Zane.
Hi, Zane.
Now I have known this woman since high school. I will not date ourselves. But she is going to be here today talking to us about Sims-related stuff. I hear she is a modder of said Sims, and
Like the video game?
Well,
kinda.
maybe not a modder. Maybe I clip things in video sequence and try to make a story out of it.
That works.
Oh,
That's what I was.
all
That's
right.
what I was trying to get. Yes. There you go. Well, that is awesome, and she has a bunch of channels and shows on Twitch and YouTube, I guess. And I'm also.
I'm still trying to figure out that whole Twitch thing. All I know is that there is a girl that like sits on like a bike and goes like this all day and has like millions of views.
No. There's another one. She does this with her mic
I think that's the same.
and
girl.
whispers into it, and apparently this is stimulating to some kind of anti-stress nerve. Or I don't even understand it.
Yeah, I think that's the same chick.
Does she have big boobs? And are
She
they hanging
does,
out
in
everywhere?
fact.
Yes.
Surprise!
I
See?
tried doing the same thing and it didn't work.
It didn't work. It's only because it's the
You were
boobs.
breaking in the big bucks. Why?
It's
No,
No,
his nose just doesn't do it.
no. Sorry, but today's just we're gonna be random today. We're gonna talk. We're gonna BS. We're gonna talk about what we have been up to since high school. I would like to get a
Sure.
feel of what you've been doing. Today is I guess we're gonna what do you want to forego the music today, or do you want to just edit it in like we always do lately now?
What do you mean always do? We did it one time.
We
one
have to do
time.
it now. It's always now. It's gonna have to be always now.
Why?
Because fucking Spotify made me fucking
'Cause
take
fucking
it down and put it up
Spotify.
again the right way. I tried to sneak it in last week and,
Really?
and do it the way we normally did, but somehow they can tell if we just play the music straight through or if we splice it in afterwards. You know what I think?
I don't
they're doing?
understand how that
You know what I think they're
post-production
doing?
stuff works.
I think they're doing because you have to pay the fee sometimes to get full songs. They'll only give you previews on certain artists if you have the free thing. I think that's what they're doing. They're making you pay
I see.
so
Yeah,
that way
makes
some of the
sense.
songs don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they're taking songs from their catalog
Right.
and then you're putting it on to other
To
platforms.
on platforms, right? So we're gonna do that. We'll just
So
pick
what
some.
if we steal them from YouTube? Is that wrong?
According to YouTube, it is. If we load it back up on YouTube, it's wrong. But we can steal
Really?
it from. People can steal stuff on YouTube, but we can't steal stuff that the people stole and put it back
on YouTube.
They won't let you do that. Sorry.
Can't rob the
That's
thief.
the best.
Right? So
No copyright.
yeah, exactly. So all right, we're gonna be getting random today. What should I tell them where they can find us? Sure. They can find us at www.digitalzoneent.com. That is www.digitalzoneent.com. They can find us all over the interwebs at like iHeartRadio.com, Spotify.com. Oh, Anchor.fm, which, by the way, is the best place to start a podcast, by the way. If you didn't know by the ads that play at the beginning of this show every time. It is the best place. You go ahead and start your podcast. You can find us everywhere else too, the Facebooks and the Twitter box and all that good stuff. Zane, is there anything you want to talk about?
I'm on vacation and I have to do my taxes, so I'm really not sure if I'm happy to be on vacation or that I have things to do that I've really been putting off. So it's like I have to fix a ceiling, which I've never done, and I'm probably gonna screw that up really well. I know I'm gonna be biting a big old bullet on my taxes this year, and people are like, well, why don't you bring them to somebody? Why? Just so I can pay another $150 to add to the amount of money that I'm already gonna have to pay them?
Right.
But wait. You can do all of that in The Sims 4 for a lot less headache.
She's very
right? That sounds fun. Yeah, it's like Zane,
probably on the cheap
I'm
too.
just doing it in Sims, baby. I'm just doing it in Sims.
The Sims have a tax preparation program for their Sims.
Unfortunately, not. No.
No.
No, the bills are every 3 days, dude.
Is
You
the
don't want
Sims-
that shit.
Is the IRS located in the Sims in the game? Because that would be coming there and like
You gotta go. It's like, this is me.
You got 48
This
hours
is
to
me.
pay your bills.
foreclose
and they
on the
turn your
Sims
lights
house
off.
and stuff. That'd be... Oh man! All right.
I did see the movie Parasite.
Did
I
you?
finally took the time to watch Parasite.
Did you? That was a while ago. That 40s Man did a thing on that for
Yeah,
us
well,
a while ago.
it won last year's Oscar, and then, I didn't know, me being a huge fan of Snowpiercer that I am,
Right.
same director.
Really?
Phenomenal film. I very much recommend it. It's a little reedy, because it is in Korean.
Right.
And they talk a little fast.
They do.
I had to slow it down at the beginning, but once you get into it, it's a phenomenal film.
Nice.
So that's all I got for you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what we're gonna do is a little bit of magic of radio then, and Zane's just gonna yell out a song, and we'll put that in later. So.
Am I?
Yep, you are.
Yell out a
You're going to
song?
yell out a song that we know probably is on Spotify, or that you can look on Spotify right now, but we'll post it in later. You think about that too, Miss Cat. If you could, come up with a song in your head that you would want us to pop in this episode, so when you listen back, you got that song to listen to, and it's.
Oh man,
It's a little
Spotify's
plus
the
that we
best.
give
Hold on.
almost every. We did it with Andre Gower and whoever usually stays in here and hangs out
Oh,
with us.
man.
So,
That's pretty great. In fact, I have a liked songs list on Spotify that's like 100 songs long.
Oh well, there you go. We also have a playlist on Spotify, mind you.
We do.
And
Yes, I know.
see, did you happen to subscribe to it? Did you hit the like on that?
Ooh.
Oh, you could be one of the 4 or 5.
I have
now.
been.
I did. I am one of the 4.
See, she is one of the 4.
Nice. I was
Look
gonna
at
say because
that.
I've had 2 followers for well over a year.
Yes.
2.
And then we got
I
Magic,
don't
too.
promote much of anything, and I do. I put a lot into this playlist, and it
He
continues
does.
to grow.
It
It
does.
And
is
it's one of the
pretty
most
great.
random playlists
Oh my
you will
God.
ever find. And then
30
it was
plus
a couple
hours.
weeks ago that it was. I noticed that it jumped to 4, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Wow, that's really exciting."
See?
People actually
People are
taking
now
notice.
listening.
2 people.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
people but the thing is, though, you do have to sign up for a Spotify account in order to like it.
I had
and
that
a
in the
lot
bag.
of people are lazy; they just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? So,
I actually have the one. If you guys are interested,
yes. What is what song?
it's really random.
We'll have her pick the first one. You
That's
get an
fine.
idea. There you go. What
If you
is
don't
it?
mind,
No, not at all.
"Pump Up the Volume" by Mars, the 12-inch U.S. edition.
Okay. So pump
Thank
up
you.
the volume
Yes.
by Mars. Awesome.
right.
We will
Yeah.
get that, and it's gonna go right now.
Yes.
Now. And we're back. Nice Magic of Radio.
That was great, guys.
That
Thank
was-
you so
you
much.
are
Excellent.
so much. Wasn't
Yeah, I
that so
must say,
great?
I do miss, man. That's the one time when we weren't playing music on
Yeah.
the show. I was very upset.
I
That's
know.
the whole reason we started. This
I know, and now we got to do it this discombobulated way, but it is what it is. The songs are still there. We just don't get to listen to them in person unless we want to. I mean, I could always do it the normal way, by playing the music and then just edit it again later, but it's I don't know. I'd rather just know where we stop and just split it. So I'm going to read into a little bit of Miss Kat's bio here. Handwritten, by the way, by her. So I'm going to read it verbatim.
You couldn't just ask?
No,
this is look
verbatim.
Into
This is her. I like it because it's worded very well. So I am going to read her words.
Yay!
Her description. Kat's a little bit behind the 8 ball on breaking out in the Sims influencer scene, but has a knowledgeable base of tips, tricks, and how-tos that consistently assist other gamers to enjoy their own experience more fully. She shares her knowledge in many of the groups that float around Facebook and on the web, and now she's working to consolidate that knowledge to share. A fan and player of the Sims franchise from its more pixelated beginnings, Kat wishes to use her delightfully explosive, opinionated, and reactionary approach to life as a means of promoting other builders and showcasing the more interesting moments the game unexpectedly provides. Quotes in parentheses, in questionable adverb, depends on who you ask, LOL. Hence the Simsburton Post, a Facebook news group dedicated to those fun captured snapshots in sim life, plus a central hub of tips, tricks, and tutorials that enhance the overall experience of simmers at any player level.
Yes!
Socials will be in the links in the description of the episode. Follow them, everything, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now, let's other than the Sims, ma'am, we have it's been quite a while since high school. I will not give an exact date. Years. Oh no, don't, sister, we can't do that. My head's full of them. All right, I got more gray hair
both
than
you, and I'm younger.
I was going to call her before I came.
But what have you been up to since leaving the great town of Cairo?
I ran like a big ass bird in 2001, and I joined the army.
Oh,
Thank you for your service.
yes, thank you.
And well, thank you. I didn't do it very long. I got the T-shirt and got the hell out.
Give me that free shit.
Right? No, actually, they tell you in the beginning you could pick 3 fantasy places that you want to go, and everybody picks Germany and South Korea and Japan, and that's what I did, and I got Hawaii.
Oh,
So-
shit.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I got a really good spot for about a year, and then I came home and decided to try to put my life back together as a disabled veteran. And I did, but I started by trying to feel myself out as a customer service rep, and people always told me that I had a face and voice for radio.
Me too. That's why I was.
Yay!
I got
So,
that face for it.
I've been working on that my whole life, making people laugh with it when I can. I did about 11 years in the VA helping veterans like myself out, through all parts of that. And then, I don't know, about 2016-ish, I got a little opinionated and got told where my ass could go on the way out. And I sorry.
No.
Oh. And then, ever since then, I've been trying to find ways to kind of redirect my opinionated, explosive behavior. And one of those places was through The Sims and through trying to create interesting, unexpected content with some of the stuff that's going on in here. Writing it was boring and I'm lazy. So I figured this was a better try. But after some time, and I'm basically from the military, I have done nothing but federal service, from the census to the VA to the USDA, and here I am after that. So
yeah, that's great. So if you don't mind, what did you out on? What are you disabled? Like, how'd you get injured? Oh, sorry, doggy. Bro. Sorry. Oh, well.
I'm mental.
Oh, welcome to the club. It's
and I'm okay with that now.
Hey, no, you know what? Everybody's a little bit that way, and it's fine. It really is. Knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
That's right. So, let's see here. What got you into The Sims? I know everybody started when it first, our age anyway. When it first came out, it was on the PC, and everybody fucked around with it a little bit. And
I never really.
SimCity was the original, right?
I played SimCity.
Yes.
That was enjoyable, but I never could get into
Right?
The Sims. It was
it's hard to a life simulator, right?
It wasn't my cup of tea.
I'm trying to live life, but how did you get seriously involved in it?
Well, I think like most girls, you get into video games either from a brother or a cousin who plays, and they play things like SimCity or Sim Roller Coaster, and you're like, well, that's really great, but I want to see the expression on the kid's face who's on the roller coaster. Right. How do I create that? Maybe, because that's how I went. Basically said that I wanted to control everything and see how I did with that. If I was God, how is it going to turn out?
Right.
And so far, I have caused generational devastation. I have inflicted town-wide plague.
Oh, wow.
Essentially, The Sims gives you the opportunity to be as intricately involved or as generally involved in the worlds and lives of other people in a way that's healthy and not affecting your regular social circle, I suppose. It's just an outlet for control.
I gotcha. I understand that. So when did you start doing videos and stuff, and putting stuff together?
Some of the first videos that I put together, believe it or not, are under a YouTube tag. I think it's Richter4, actually. Okay. That I was using. I was only doing audio files at that point because I didn't know how to do any of the post-production stuff that is so drop and drag now today. So I did a lot of audio files based on Sims dialogue and whatever, and I tried to put storyboards to it, almost like the old silent films of the 20s and whatnot, But the audio being so jarbled because Simlish has no... Sorry.
That's okay.
Has no... I thought I turned everything off. Surprise. It doesn't have any placement at all in English, so it kind of just goes in as a drone noise.
Right. Whatever they do, that little garbled stuff that the Sims be making. Yeah.
Sul, that kind of thing. Yeah. Which is fun, but it starts to become a functional. You can understand what they're trying to convey after 21 years. It's kind of like talking to the silverback gorillas. You get it.
You can kind of pick it up. Oh man, so
damn it, stop.
Do you do much I know you're making the videos of footage. I'm gathering you're making all the footage yourself. You're collecting all the footage now and everything yourself. How long does that take, man? How many hours you taking playing The Sims and putting stuff together like that? You can be honest. I ain't gonna judge you. Don't worry.
Is this a confessional?
This is what we do on this show.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have spent over 10,000 hours on this game.
But then again, though, that's 21 years worth of hours. That's not it's 10,000 hours in.
That's just The Sims 4. I am addicted. It's painful. It really is.
But you're enjoying it. So
yes.
Yes.
I
think at this point
now.
you have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds like a job that you enjoy. So you don't have to work another day in your life.
Well, one of the great things about it too
keep
is
making
that
Sims games.
Right. Well, so one of the great things about it is that there are new players, and a lot of them are the me's. They're, okay, so who taught me how to play video games and then left me to my own devices? So a lot of people come into this game and they're like, oh, great, I get to make a sim. Well, why does it only have $5 in its bank account and everyone else is rolling in dough? Right. You know what I mean? So people like me who have been playing for a while, start to put out these, well, here's how you can do this, here's how you can get around this system, so that, because you are essentially trying to ensure the best possible life for your sim from birth to death.
Right.
And if you are going in blind, you're going to get struck by lightning. You're going to die. It's just going to happen, and people that are veterans of the game kind of soften those blows a little bit and help the younger simmers both learn how to build to survive and live to survive. Right. So the community is essentially a safe space, I guess, if you need it. I don't know. Hooray.
All right. Well, on that note, I think we're going to go and hit up a next song by the Magic of Radio.
Cokie Night.
Cokie Night. By who?
Cokie.
Oh, Cokie Night. That's the Cokie Night. Okay, I got you. All right, it had me. Cokie Night sounds like a really fun night we used to have back in like early college days.
This Cokie
Night, right?
Cokie was
right.
Was
there you go.
Old school dubstep before dubstep was like a Skrillex noise machine.
Oh, before the robots.
Transformers having sex.
Yes, she knows. She knows all about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Called woohoo in the Sim.
Decepticons having those wild nights.
And wild nights. All right, well, Cokie Nights, let's do this now. And we're back. How you doing? That was
the best song ever.
That song was long. Dude, long.
It's quite short. It's actually not very long at all. It goes like 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. Okay, well, that's long. It seemed like we were going long. All right,
I broke a sweat.
Unfortunately, you are not going to be able to hear this or see this part, but I got a surprise for Zane. It's only a couple minutes. Zane, somebody wants to talk to us.
Join the Dark Order. Join the Dark Order.
Mole and Zane's podcast of rambling randomness. Will you please join the Dark Order? And will you please join my boy band? Because I need them. I need some members for this Battle of the All-Adult Boy Bands coming up. Just let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. Tell me you accept because your boy needs it.
Join the Dark Order.
That's right. Alan, 5 Angels of the Dark Order in AEW, just asked us to join the Dark Order.
His boy band group.
And his boy band group.
So do we have to do something?
No, but we can. He said we can reply. Yeah. We will. We'll make a video. We will reply. Do you watch wrestling? No. Oh, well, then you're going to love this because this is our wrestling section. All right. Right? There you go. Elbow drops and all that good stuff.
I know the cliff notes. I think that's really, essential.
There you go. All right. Well, then we're going to make this go pretty quick because, Zane, let's hit that intro. Maybe.
What's
there it is.
Going on
in the world. Of wrestling. I just like how you do it sometimes. Results of AEW Dynamite from this past Wednesday. Moxley defeated not Dolph Ziggler in the opening match. Cage and Starks defeated the Varsity Blondes in a match that was better than it should have been. Who better? Hager defeated Brandon Cutler in a pretty decent squash match. Hangman Adam Page, the Hungman of the Dark Orgy.
He's not a
member, but they want him. Defeated Isaiah Cassidy after Matt Hardy of the Hardy Boys tried getting involved, but then the
They're
Dark
still-
Order came out. Yeah, Matt Hardy of the Hardy Boys. Does that name ring a bell? You mean back in the 90s, right? Yeah. He's still going. Like, kind of, but he's still going. He's, and then the Dark Order came, had him thrown out, and then Hangman Page won. But then after the match, Hardy attacked Five, our dude that just invited us to join the Dark Order.
To join his boy band.
And to join his boy band, threw him through a table. That is not fair. Sir, we got your back. We got
a good
you.
rendition, if I want it that way.
That's right.
But I rewrote it for my 7th grade class, and I want it the Persian way.
Oh, the Persian way. I think we might have to record that. Rose, Nyla, the Native Beast defeated Zane's girl.
Oh,
Dr. Britt Baker, DDS.
the role model.
The role model, the dentist, and a
I
wrestler
can't
at the
believe she
same time.
lost that match, honestly.
I'm
I'm really surprised that they decided to go that way.
I'm thinking now Nyla's going to either lose to, was it Thunder Rosa?
Riho.
Oh, Riho, that's
She's
right,
gonna
because she
lose
beat
to
Ray.
Riho.
That's right. And then in the main event, Archer defeated Phoenix in a good match, a big guy versus small guy match.
Yeah, it was all right. I don't know why they kept saying that it was, match of the year quality.
It wasn't. No, by no means.
No. It was no Kenny Omega versus
No,
Phoenix, which
no,
has been
but
the
they
match
do
of the
they
year.
do give Phoenix 5 stars no matter what matches he is lately. So
He's
good.
amazing.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
But this match didn't deserve to be the match of the year candidate. All right, that was Dark or Dynamite. It should have been Dark, but that was Dynamite. So, now we're gonna.
Wasn't a huge.
No, it
a
wasn't.
Very good show this
It
week,
wasn't.
To be honest.
It drug on too. Like it seemed like it went longer than it should have. They have a new show coming up next week. Revolution. It's a pay-per-view.
No, that's not next week.
Or the week after, my fault. Sorry.
it's
It's a pay-per-view.
Next week we got
yes.
Shaq Fu coming on.
Oh my God, Shaq. Whatever. Yeah.
Shaq Fu.
We're gonna make some predictions here. So far the match is listed. AEW
Why
World
don't we do that
Championship.
next week?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know
know,
what?
'cause-
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Kinda
We'll
makes
stew.
sense.
I was gonna do the things, but all right, yeah, because there's gonna be more matches. That's wrestling.
Yeah, and,
we're done with we're done with wrestling. Zane, good. Should keep this thing moving. I guess we're gonna get to another song. So my song is wow.
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Sure.
Jumpin' Jack.
Jumpin'
Flash.
Jack Flash. The Rolling Stones. Jumpin'
Wow.
Jack Flash. Yes. It's a good one. Very good.
What is it, Paul?
Oh, we got puppies in the studio with us, by the way. We got 2 little twin puppies. You wouldn't know it by the size of the fucking dude. Fucking big Dick Poe over there.
He's doing good.
Yo, he's being such a good boy. He's sitting there. I'm sorry. He's our mascot. So is Patrick here on the Zane's lap. So let's kick it over to Jumpin' Jack Flash now. And we're back. Rolling Stones. Jumpin' Jack Flash. Reminded me of my old radio. Other things you can. We have sponsors. 80stees.com. Do you wear t-shirts, Kat?
Of course I wear t-shirts.
Of course you wear t-shirts. Do you wear officially licensed, high-quality 80stees.com t-shirts?
No,
Heck yeah, I do.
Do
I
you?
was gonna
You
say,
lie,
I
and I
know, they
love
are way
it.
too expensive.
You lie, and I love it. So here we
$40
go.
t-shirts.
But, Kevin over there at 80stees.com has hooked us up with a promo code Digital Zone. One word, Digital Zone. Gets you not 5, not 7, not 10 even. Gets you 11% off any order.
Heck yeah.
Plus, myhighshop.com, promo code DigitalZoneENT. Hit that website up and get yourself 35% off anything on myhighshop.com if you partake in the cannabis or anything of that
They also
like.
have hats.
They also have hats. They wear clothes, right? See? There you go. 35%. I love
right.
that. See, that was good. That's good. See, we got the video. I'm going to start filming. I'm going to call Kat now every time we do these and be like, Kat, you got to start doing the 35. Wave your finger. 35. 35. There we go. Making a commercial there. myhighshop.com. Right. So that was that's doing that. Player One Coffee. There will be a link in this description. Player One Coffee is now 5%. They give us a little promo code now if you like really good, like high quality coffee, which Zane likes. I'm gonna be
like
picking it
coffee.
up. It is $15 per
Jesus.
little bag.
Jesus, man.
I know, but it's no different than Starbucks. So,
Well, Starbucks is not all that great.
it's not, but hopefully this is, because I put it in order, and once it arrives, we will be testing it. Because, hell, they gave me a 5%
coffee.
discount, and the code will be in the
I
description.
drink coffee.
You do drink coffee.
There's coffee on the desk right now.
There is coffee always in the studio in here with us, and we will test out Player One coffee next time when it comes in. I can't say next
They
week.
ruined that movie.
I know. But so there's some bills, not bills, but there's some ads to get some revenue to donate to charity, because everything we make on this show will go to charity once we
Haven't
cash
seen
it
a
out.
dollar.
We don't, because I'm not taking it out until there's a substantial amount to take out. I'm not donating no $12. It's not happening.
I swear, I can't even sign up for Twitch, Cat. I'm
What
a
happened?
fool.
It's not even letting you sign in or sign up.
Well, let me tell
can't
you
even
something, because
sign up.
I had a small kerfluffle with Twitch myself. I had 2 accounts with Twitch. I don't know how I got the second one, but I had one, and they were both attached to the same email. So I sent them, as I do, this beautifully written, "Hi guys, my name is Katrina McCarthy. Blah 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 blah. Could you please figure out what's going on over here? Blah 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 blah." Yeah, they didn't. They wrote me an email back and said that particular email is never allowed to have an account. Have no idea why, and we're not fixing it. Have a nice day.
Really?
Yeah. So that's part of the reason why the Simsburton Post is partnering with Red Talent Entertainment.
Oh.
And as a variety stream, we take over one day, sometimes 2 days a week, and we take over the airways for the Simsburton Post.
Well, that's awesome. That's actually really cool. I didn't know people were into doing that. You know
Oh,
what
I
mean?
love
Like,
the idea of variety. And then that, again, well, that ties right back in to the Simsburton Post, because I'm not really a great builder. I know how to fix things. I can do stuff like that, but I'm not really that adept enough to take it and go, okay, I'm a Sims builder. Here's my Simstagram, and you can do all of it. I can help you figure out how to do yours.
Right.
If you give me the person that wants to be promoted or the issue that needs to be resolved, I've got it. I'll figure it out. And
So you could be a mediator through The Sims for me?
I could actually. I could teach you how to
shit.
do it.
Well, there you go. We might have to build a studio in The Sims.
I am one of
That'd be
those
funny.
simmers that buys every expansion
Dick
pack day
underwater.
one. So I'm there for you the second it downloads.
See?
All right, well, I've got a big issue with the wife right now, is that she does not want track lighting in the living room.
Control Alt Delete Reset Sim.
There you go.
Works like a charm.
Oh, shit. And on that note, Zane, do we have a day in history this week?
Yes.
We do. This is something we like to call a little day in history. And
Always.
we have a little somebody who likes to try to break through. And that would be
I am President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho. And I've traveled back in time from the future to address your stinking.
and to let us know of a day in history.
Bring us the message.
That's right. Who knew idiocracy was a fucking real thing?
Morning, compadres.
Morning, Zane.
It's Friday. It was on the 25th of February. It looks forward to vacation, taxes, and some home repair. But first, we have to keep it in this day and take tasks one at a time. Also, the first jazz record was released on this day in 1917. Oh, and it was the 26th yesterday, not the 25th.
Right.
I
It's
kerfuffled
okay.
on that.
It's okay.
The original Dixieland Jazz Band recorded Lively Stable Blues. It sold exactly 1 million copies. I don't know how they got
How
that
do
data.
how do they get
but
that data back then?
according to
No
my
more than that.
sources,
They printed 1 million of them at that point?
exactly. It doesn't. It just says it sold 1 million copies. Money for Nothing: The True Story, 1981.
Okay.
The story for the 1993 film Money for Nothing was, it actually was a true story.
Was it?
Yep. It followed the story of Joey Catal, who picked up $1.2 million that fell out of an armored car, and he goes on a spending spree. He was arrested 6 days later, but was acquitted by reasons of temporary insanity, which I could completely understand that. You know, you come into $1.2 million on a Tuesday
that means
afternoon.
I could do it.
I know that there was a time in my life I sure would be dead if I had won a lottery.
Right?
Maybe.
Well, unfortunately, the story does not end happily, as Joey committed suicide less than 1 month before the film was released.
Oh, no.
The presidential
Probably because he
term
wasn't
limit-
getting any royalties.
Yeah, the presidential term limit started on this day in 1951. Not that long.
It took him
ago.
that long
Yep.
to get a
The
term limit
22nd
on a
Amendment
president.
ratified limited the number of times a U.S. president may be elected is 2.
I know why they tried to do that, why they did that, though.
It is also the birthday
President
of the
was like, "I'm
shortest
moving."
woman.
Really?
Yep. Born February 26, 1876, and died 1895.
Aw.
Dutch dwarf woman, shortest adult woman. She was 24 inches, 61 centimeters, for those across the pond.
2 feet.
Tall. At the time of her death, she was only 19 years old. She was just over 12 inches at birth, and at age 9, weighed only 3 pounds. That's less than
We
she
have-
Did half of her growing at birth.
We at the Simsburton Post have a recording of that young woman from back in the day.
Really?
Shut the fuck up about my height, would you?
Yep, Pauline, she began performing as an infant, adding dancing and acrobatics to her act as she grew older. Aww. She died in New York City from a combination of an pneumonia and meningitis. I don't know what meningitis is.
I don't know.
You know, and it was also just earlier in the week that we had the tallest man's birthday. So we had the tallest man and the shortest woman's birthdays in the same week.
Oh, wow.
There are no coincidences.
Wow.
That is all. Love to all. Have a good day.
Also, to add to the wrestling thing earlier, we had another passing in the wrestling world. One of my heroes, the question mark, passed away in real life.
Your Mongolian...
My sensei, Mongrovian sensei of Mongrovian karate, just passed away. Joseph Hudson, also known as Josephus, rest in pieces, sir.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm sad because
I poured a beer out.
was the way to go. Sorry, I get a little excited with the I get excited with the Mongrovian karate. So
I'd pour a beer out, but I don't have one.
right, I know. Feel bad, but so on that note, why don't we kick it into another song, real quick? This would be the. We'll go again. Do you have another random song on your playlist that we can add to our playlist?
Ooh,
I'm all about cross playlist
Rate Me by
playlist
Nirvana.
colonization here.
It's called symbiosis.
Symbiosis.
are you allowed to do
We can do anything.
RAPEME by Nirvana?
Oh,
Yeah,
of course we
right.
can. Of course we
All
can.
right.
Good old Rape Me.
Good old Rape Me. We can say whatever we want. We are on iHeartRadio, my dear. We can say whatever.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. We don't get played on FM. We can cuss all up and down.
I'm trying to get better about that.
I am too, just because I really want to get our show kind of like,
No.
yeah. Yeah. The song, Rape Me. Here we go. I got all confluffered here. So, Nirvana, Rape Me. Here we go. Oh, and it hurts. Rape Me was so good. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Oh man.
Now, this is the time of the show when we usually do news and or sports,
But we're not.
but we're not. We're going to sit here and watch Zane try to get into fucking Twitch, and he still can't. They still
I'm
won't
not
let
the
him.
one that had a guest on.
I
so why
know.
don't you talk to the
I am
guest?
talking to her. And now let's talk about this. Look, I did some research here. And yes, Zane,
Uh-oh.
go ahead. Talk all you want about the papers and all the ink I'm going
I
through.
swear, this guy has more. I can't have a printer that lasts a week.
I am just
and
lucky.
he's printing out books over here.
I am lucky that I have.
I thought this place was called the Digital Zone. What up?
It is, but
yeah,
I am
and
an
he
old
prints
man.
more papers than ever.
It took a digital piece of equipment to print out this paper, so we're gonna do this. And I'm just lucky I have an aunt that fucking likes to say you need ink in your printer. Or else
Help
the
a
world's
brother
gonna
out.
die. So, all right, I got some random Sims facts here for you, Miss Katrina, and you're gonna tell me if you knew these or not, okay? And
Okay.
if I say something and you know a fact that might be interesting, you can go ahead and spit that off too. So,
Sure.
Simlish, we had talked about this, right? actually was inspired by real languages.
Yes.
Yes. Will Wright, the game's developer, feared that certain phrases of the English dialogue would become very robotic and present a rather challenging task to translate into several different languages. So in an attempt to avoid these issues, he decided that a unique language that could only be suited to The Sims would be the best idea. The official language of The Sims, linguist, whatever, draws from fractured Ukrainian, French, Latin, Finnish, English, Fijian, Cubano, and Tagalog.
Yes.
There is like 8 languages here for one gibberish language.
Yes, and the only other time I have seen something like that actually attempted is in Finding Nemo with the seagulls.
Okay.
They also do a very similar thing. Even though you hear mine,
right.
There's 23 other language. There's like 5 or 6 other languages. They're all saying mine at the same time.
That's like, wow. That's
Yeah.
like Groot, right? In fucking Guardians of the Galaxy? Like 20, soy Groot. And it's Groot.
I actually, in the last couple of years, with the new expansion packs that are coming out, they try to add new words all the time and twist them in such a way that it might sound like a word, but it's not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They do the same thing with songs.
Oh, let's see here. I'm going to pick another random one here. Okay, did you know a server fire caused features to be removed from The Sims 2? This is from the Sims wiki here. We have all lost important files before, whether it was from a program crashing, blah, blah, blah. But there was a fire on the Sims 2 server that caused literally 3/4 of their all of their information to be just wiped clean.
This is not one that I knew.
Yeah. They recovered it, obviously. But it says here that it took a large amount of work to recover and to rebuild stuff from scratch. The fire was like, I guess, right before the big launch of The Sims 2, so they had a chance to kind of touch it up real quick before it,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that right before launch.
What I do know is that Will Wright, the creator of The Sims, built The Sims and the whole purpose behind that because of a fire that he actually experienced himself on a personal level. His entire family's home was devastated. And in his frustration, he was trying to figure out how to jumble all of the expenses of trying to put your life back together again. And essentially it became The Sims.
Oh. Well, it says here also that the series itself has sold enough copies to fill an entire country. Since The Sims first launched in the year 2000, the series has skyrocketed in popularity and currently sits at number 8 on the list of the highest-selling video game franchises of all time, with just over 200 million copies sold.
That is absolutely true. In fact, I'm surprised that the number is not just a little bit higher than 8.
Yeah.
The Sims franchise, from its beginning, has always found a home with women, believe it or not.
My sister was a big Sims player for quite a while.
A lot of women have taken this game to some of the craziest heights I've ever seen. In fact, only more recently have I seen this emergence of masculine influence and seasoning to the whole thing, which is nice because it starts to get a little wonky when too many women play.
Did you know the first object ever implemented in The Sims was a toilet?
Well, yeah, man, they were shitting
They had
all
to
over
do
the
something,
floor.
yeah.
I wasn't aware of which actual item was first, but in lieu of that thing, I will tell you about a previous mod that I was very attracted to a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And the name of that mod was Don't Wash Dishes Where You Angry Poop. And I will explain why. In The Sims 4, your sim will take their dirty dishes to the closest sink that they can clean their dishes in if there's no dishwasher present. So if your sim is carrying a bunch of dishes and they're closer to the bathroom, that's where they're washing them. This mod actually allowed that situation to stop so that it would force the sim to bring the dirty dishes to the proper sink.
Wow, I did not know that at all either. I didn't know they would take it to the toilet to...
Oh, yeah. There's Pee Like a Champion. You can, if you click on your toilet, you can pick on different options for what you want to do. You can sabotage your toilet for the next person who uses it.
Is that like leave a floater? Really? Is that
like a cherry bomb?
Oh, a cherry bomb. Okay.
Yeah. You can, certain toilets you can talk to and befriend.
Talk to the toilet.
Certain bushes you can woohoo or poop in if you want.
That's interesting to know.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea you can do that in The Sims.
When woohoo, you mean that they are
Having
copulating
relations?
in the bushes?
Yes.
Or are they copulating with the bush?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh, shit. Now, have you heard of Bella Goth?
I have, in fact. My God, she's been missing and found for the whole 20 years.
Yes. Now, if you are just the average Sims player,
I'm not even that. So
exactly. I've never heard of it. You'll most likely not know that the Sims series is actually full of hidden mysteries. But out of all the mysteries, nothing quite stands out like the disappearance of Bella Goth.
Is this like a Dateline?
I don't know. If you've played the original, I have no idea what this is either, but I had to bring it up. If you have played the original Sims game, you'll be quite familiar with the name of Bella Goth, as she was one of the few playable characters with the original name, or with the original game, The Sims. Bella's disappearance occurred sometime during the 25 years between The Sims and The Sims 2, where she was last seen at Don Lothario's home. While her disappearance has never been truly solved, many believe that after reading several books that reference Bella's disappearance in The Sims 3, that she may have been murdered or even kidnapped. Some even believe that she may have been abducted by aliens and taken to Strangetown. Is that what you think too?
I happen to think that she spent some time with the aliens.
Oh, okay. See? Because there are, I did notice now that they do have aliens in The Sims, right?
Oh, they do.
So,
They have all kinds. They call them occult Sims.
Okay.
I think that's just an easy way to group them without being legal.
Okay, gotcha.
So you have vampires, ghosts, plants, aliens, mermaids, spellcasters, and porcelain dolls, but I'm not exactly sure how you
now,
get
are they
that.
taking all of our jobs?
They are taking every job.
Every one of them.
But they go to college first.
I wanted to clean that toilet job too, but they didn't fucking shit.
Yeah. No, Bella has been with us from like he said. But she has evolved through each game. The pixels have kind of rounded up, rounded around, and she is the red-dressed woman, much like the red-dressed woman in The Matrix, that is supposed to catch everyone's eye. Although, as of late, she's married to a dude named Mortimer, and they have 2 kids. So I don't know how, whatever she thinks she is.
Gotcha.
So now you're telling me that there's only one red dress in this game?
Only on her.
See? Mind blown.
A little bit.
Learn some shit every day. And on that note, let's play another song. We're going to come back, and I'm going to play Devil's Advocate. Let's do that. So, your next song.
Oh, jeez.
Got to put him on the spot here again.
Yeah, why, you know?
Well, you know what? You got it. I got to put you on the spot, because it's just how it is.
This one.
Okay.
That one.
What is that one?
The Wrong Side of the Universe. Polish Ambassador and the Desert Dwellers.
Wrong Side of the Universe. Polish Ambassador and the Desert Dwellers. Here we go. And we're back. Now.
That was new music for me.
That is new music for me, too. I don't know.
It came out yesterday, so
it's new music for a lot of people.
Music for everybody.
All right.
Yay!
Now, as I had mentioned before the opening of the show, I am here today to play devil's advocate as to why oatmeal should be considered cereal and why it is, by definition, cereal. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor Lamet, Zane, I think this calls for something that Zane isn't a big fan of, but in this case, we need a little history lesson. So first
I like
point.
oatmeal. It's all right. I just
But-
don't think it's a cereal.
But first point. Dogs are arguing, okay? They agree with you, I think. The word cereal is derived from Ceres, the Roman goddess of harvest and agriculture. The oat, Avena sativa, sometimes called the common oat, is a species of cereal grain grown for its seed, which is known by the same name, usually in the plural, unlike other cereals and pseudo-cereals. Now, in our age bracket, mid-30s to early 40s, when you think of cereal, you most likely will think of cold cereal like Captain Crunch, Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, and the like.
Don't you leave out Cinnamon Life.
Cinnamon Life. But
Cinnamon
older
Toast
jury
Crunch,
members...
what?
Huh? Cinnamon Life? That's good.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you're right.
The only cereal that you can not only eat with milk, but it is a fabulous dry
is.
snack as well.
Yes, you were very
It's the
right.
only dusted cereal. It's
Now,
got,
now, it is.
dust on
You're
it.
right. That is very true. Now, older jury members may remember when they had another option for breakfast that seems to be fading away and or shoved to the side and forgotten due to laziness and or just not enough time in the day to boil water and or heat up milk. That option is oatmeal. Yes! Oatmeal. A common grain that when added to a hot liquid, most popularly the aforementioned boiling water and or hot milk, becomes a delicious, depending on what you add to it, healthy, nutritious breakfast. Most warm cereals can be classified as porridges, in that they consist...
Oh, wow. So now
Listen.
we're calling oatmeal porridge?
Sir, can you please let me finish? Thank you, Your Honor. Please put this man in
Carry
contempt
on.
of you.
Carry on.
Thank you. Now, most warm cereals, sir, can be classified as porridges in that they consist of cereal grains, which are soaked in hot water, cooked and or boiled to soften them and make them palatable. Sweeteners such as brown sugar, honey may be added to make them sweet. Now, porridge is especially popular in the areas of which my cohort here, his family is from. And he should know this.
That's because they have the worst food on the planet.
I know. As far as I don't know for sure, but he does.
Scottish do not. They are, man. Love the history, hate the food.
Now, I could get into the history of that there. It's all hot oats cereal, which is really, what the point I'm getting at is it's made from a cereal grain, people. Now, obviously, history tells us that whether it be hot or cold, cereal is defined by the grain, not how it is processed or presented. Now, when it comes to texture, well, that also has nothing to do with whether oatmeal is considered a cereal, because as history also shows, cold cereal turns the same consistency as oatmeal once added to milk. After a while. Not in,
Depends on the cereal.
Okay? Now, and it also does if you pour water on your cereal. Yes, people, that argument is also out the window as well because...
Or Molson.
Yes, that's right. Because people do, in fact, use water on cold cereal. Hell, some prefer it. That's just disgusting as fuck, but there are weirdos out there that do it.
I used to put Molson on whatever cereal I had.
Right?
He's
Oh,
the
dude.
one.
Hey, man, there's barley and hops. It's a complete balanced breakfast.
Yes, it was.
And in my closing statement, I would like to just say that if you still think oatmeal is not by definition and chemical makeup a cereal, then you are lying to yourself in order to save face. And you need to come to the realization that a few things are facts. 1, the earth is 100% round.
I don't have a body.
That is a fact.
Somehow you asked Siri a question in there.
Hey, Siri. 2, you can actually see John Cena no matter what they tell you. And 3, oatmeal is most definitely and undeniably a cereal. The defense rests. Thank you.
Well, then, by definition, every other cereal on the planet is not a cereal.
How do you figure?
That most of it is just Glucose, sucrose,
chemically made.
fructose,
That's right.
and corn syrup.
So the only true cereal is oatmeal. Thank you.
Very well done, sir. Very well done.
Thank you. And on that note, we're going to get to the last song. Well, the last one, and then we're out. Remember, we do 6. So, you know what? We have a guest. Number 3. You had such good taste the first 2. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can't? Yeah, you can't do it?
You don't like my music anyway. So I'm just going to pick something stupid, and you're not going to want to listen to it. So go ahead.
Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus.
Oh. I mean, can we do that? We've played it. Can we do it again?
Yeah.
Is that today?
Yeah.
You guys did that today?
No, we can do that right now. We have played it before on the show, but we will play it again because you are a special guest and you requested it. And there we go. Wheatus, everybody. Teenage Dirtbag. Bringing it back to high school. Here we go.
Good song.
Very good song. Wheatus. And we're back. Thank you, Wheatus. Yes! Love it. And by the way, you can find all the music we play on this show in that one handy dandy Spotify playlist that is in the description of this show.
It will be there.
It will.
Immediately following this recording.
It will. It'll be there. All of it. Now, Miss Cat, I do really appreciate you coming on and hanging out with us.
This was great.
I know it's a little awkward with the whole Zoom thing, recording a podcast and stuff, not physically being in the room, but maybe that'll change in the future. Get you in here anytime. Would love it. I don't know if you travel to Cairo often.
I haven't been in a while, but I'll definitely think about it.
Well, you think about it.
Don't think about it too hard.
Right? You know, I mean, you know, it's really, shouldn't be making life decisions coming to Cairo. But, but we will get you back on. Right offhand, they will be listed in the description, but why don't you spit off your socials real quick and tell you where people can find you?
Okay, so
www.
Ooh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
www.facebook.com/SimsburtonPost. You'll find the community activities page there. The link for that is not easy to recite. www.twitter.com/SimsburtonP for our Twitter. Yay, please. We've also got Instagram at the Simsburton Post. If you want to catch us Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/REDTALNENT. And finally, you can find us on the Simsburton Post on YouTube. Thank you guys so much.
I found it.
Awesome.
I found it.
Zane found it. He found it, Cat. He found it. All right. Red Talon It. That's
yes,
the one.
That's us.
Ent. Yep, that's the one. I know all about them ENTs. We got one of those at the end of ours, too. So,
hell yeah.
All right. So, for Zane here, I am Mole. That's Cat.
Thank you, Cat.
Thank
I
you
very much appreciate
so
you coming
much.
on.
And we will see you guys next week. Zane, do you have any idea of what we want to do for next week? I know.
Next week, you know, people like dogs.
They do. I love
got
dogs. You got dogs? Well, we kind of got dogs. They just stay over at his house.
And, you know, it is often that people argue dogs.
Oh.
Which dog is better than another?
Oh.
What makes a dog better than another?
Oh.
Are dogs better than one another?
I think all dogs are the same.
I think all dogs go to
awesome.
heaven.
They do.
You know, that's what I was taught. And cats, on the other hand,
fuck them fuckers.
They do not.
No, I'm just playing.
What?
I'm playing. I love Zane's cats. They're the laziest fucking cats on the world.
Poor Breeze is on her way out.
No.
She is on her way out.
I love Breeze.
If she makes it
There's
through
only
next
one
week-
good cat.
I mean, Breeze and I. You're right. Breeze and I though have a love-hate relationship. She loves to shit on the floor when Zane ain't here, and thinks I love picking it up. So that's not the way. She knows I hate it. So.
Yep. So we will be going through our favorite dogs.
Oh, the
Top
breeds.
5 dogs.
Oh, and we're gonna be arguing about it.
Of course.
Oh,
I argue everything.
He does, even if we're not in. We could be agreeing on something 100%, and he'll still argue with it just to do it. So, everybody, we'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.